You have that big sales presentation where you just scored fabulously last month, you did really well, and they've asked you to come and explain your techniques. Why are you such a great salesperson? Well, what should I do? Let's rush out and buy a new suit. I think I'll get some new shoes while I'm at it because I'm going to look good. Everyone's going to see me. Maybe I should get a new briefcase just so I really look like I'm successful. So let's buy those new shoes that we put on, and after 3 minutes, there are 12 blisters on our toes now. And we put on that new suit, which really doesn't fit, so we're like pulling on it the whole time and uncomfortable and annoyed. And oh, well, I don't want to wear my glasses. I better get contact lenses. But I can't see anyone in the room now. And my lens is slipping out the side of my eye, and I don't know what I'm doing. So be comfortable. Do not deliberately set yourself up for a fall. And that's what you're doing if you're not comfortable. So in other words, you know that you have something important. Take away as much anxiety as you can. Don't set yourself up to be in trouble. And by adding all this additional stuff, you're really setting yourself up. So let's just say, for example, that I use a flip chart a lot of the time. I use a blackboard a lot of the time too, but I use the flip chart. And someone says, oh, you know, the latest thing is to use those whiteboards. They're just terrific, you know. Got to use the whiteboard. So I decide, oh, what a good idea. I'll use the whiteboard. But I've never practiced with the whiteboard. So I'm using the whiteboard, I'm chatting, and I'm rubbing my hand, and there's now green and red and yellow all over my arm, as I've seen people do with those whiteboards. Now everyone is looking at my arm. Nobody cares what I have to say for the rest of the day. It's like, do you see that on her arm? Look at that. Do you think she knows? Do you think she could? Well, be careful. She might wipe it on somebody as she comes by. Everyone's focusing on some ridiculous side point at that time. So be as comfortable as you can be. And comfort means a lot of other things too. It means come at the time when you want to come. Say you want to be here 12 hours before the event. Good for you, right? Maybe that makes you comfortable. Maybe you're comfortable having water available when you're speaking. Maybe you're comfortable with a certain seating arrangement. I, for example, much prefer this kind of setting, round tables, people sitting in chairs around the tables, to the kind of, you know, boxy sort of lined up in the army kind of chairs like this, you know. I like people to share what they know. I like people to experience the event, not to feel like we've come to some stadium and so on. But that's just what I'm comfortable with. That's not what you're comfortable with necessarily. You might prefer small sessions. You might prefer breakout rooms. Let's say you had to talk to a large number of people. You want to have breakout rooms where people move to other rooms. Whatever makes you comfortable is what counts.